So, hello everyone. Nice to see you here. I will start and go step by step. And yeah, this is a video about the truth of Player Moreno's spliced runs. And yeah, we will just start, and it's the first time I do this ever. So let's go step by step. So, introduction. So my name is Berlin Dude 1. I'm speedrunner since April 2016. I started in April 2016 with speedruns. Since now, I learned a lot of games. I think over 25 to 30 games. I have a lot of speedrun world records. Speedrunning is a hobby for me. I'm not making any money of it. It's just for me to have a hobby next to my work. And yeah, I'm speedrunning mostly retro games, Super Nintendo games, Sega games. And first speedrun was Mega Man X, and then I continued and started learning some other games. And now we're 6.5 years later, and one of the most important series for me is actually the Wonder Boy series, because I grew up with that. So when I was young, I was playing a lot Wonder Boy in Monsterland, and Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap on the Master System. So the Wonder Boy series is very important for me, and yeah. Like I said, I learned a lot of games and have a lot of world records. I'm not like throwing them a lot out. I just want to tell that I have a lot of experience in speedrun and dedicating and everything. So over the last 6 weeks, I was grinding the game Wonder Boy for the arcade version, like for the arcade. And the reason is because of a video what came out in the end of December, what pretended to be the actual world record in this game. And in that time, I didn't learn that game so much. I was like just learning a little bit because I have a longer project. I wanted to learn all the 6 Wonder Boys in a row, calling it Wonder Factor. And so I started, like I learned a little bit the Wonder Boy, but I actually wanted to continue for Wonder Boy 2, Wonder Boy in Monsterland Arcade quickly. But then this video showed up, and somebody asked us if we can verify it, and we checked in it, and it was very suspicious. So I started to grind the game Wonder Boy Arcade down, learning it, playing it, and after 6 weeks, this week, I finally got the time 33:57 and in any percent, and it took me every day 8 to 10 hours to grind to get that time. So yeah, that's from me. Now we come to the next point. So who is Player Moreno? The guy who was submitting the 34:57 on YouTube is called Moreno. It's a player from a system called ArcadyaVG. So the ArcadyaVG seems to be a Brazilian corporation where everybody can upload in YouTube videos, and he's part of it. So it's like many people, I think, from Brazil who play arcade games together or separate and go for point records and stuff like that. And yeah, we saw this 34:57 from Moreno, and just show you right now how he's looking. This is the player Moreno, and you see him in the top left. And yeah, he seems to be a really good Wonder Boy player, actually. Like, he has knowledge and he knows the game very well. But he never did any speedruns before, it looks like, and he submitted first time ever the 34:57, and we checked it out, and I go step by step about everything. But yeah, this is Moreno, and like I said, he seems to have a lot of good knowledge about the game Wonder Boy in arcade. So he is a good player, definitely. He knows the game. And there's nothing to say about his gameplay when he's doing it, but about the video what he uploaded, and what he claimed to be the world record in that time, we have to talk now. So let's go for the next point. The fast consume vitality bar. So we ask in the comments about many things. The first thing is, why is your vitality bar so fast? Because in every other version we know the consume vitality bar, what Wonder Boy has in the top right, is slower. But yours had been super fast, and we don't know why. And can you explain that? Yeah. Answer, just showing you here, one player who actually submitted his time on our speedrun leaderboard was asking him, the comment is not visible anymore, I don't know if it got deleted or if you took it out. Hey Moreno, I was going to send you the score for the world record, but they ask about the fact that the life bar is being reduced faster than usual in arcades. Did you change the game by any chance? If yes, why? This is the question of a neutral guy from Brazil. His answer was, hello friend, in this mode, hardest was not accepted. I believe that no one can play in this mode because it forces the player to know 100% of the game. Me, being world champion and knowing the whole game, there are stages that I go through with 0 life, but I finish without death because I know 100% of the game. I will soon publish another gameplay world record in the easy mode, what is the normal mode of everybody, that they suggest, and without the normal animations and bar. Thanks for the strange champion and welcome. So this was his comment. I don't see it anymore under his video. Maybe it got deleted, but luckily we got the screenshot. So this was his reply. So he says that this is the hardest and it's normal. No comment to that. Next screenshot. Great speedrun, no cheat, no manipulations, just pure skill, congratulations. So, somebody told us, King Nardo is his name, to Leon, another speedrun friend and Wonder Boy knower, that's not a bar health modification. The Brazilian game is just like this in the arcade. Also, I have an arcade machine in my house, so I can tell you that this gameplay is perfectly normal. Not commentating anything about that because we have videos I can show about these comments. Same comment. I don't know of any cheat that speed up the decrease of health bar. These had been the screenshots I made. So now it should show the video. I show you his own video. It had been done a year ago. This is Moreno. So now in his own video, sorry, just wanted to take something out here. In his own video, he will explain the fast consuming thing, what you can do when you use the emulator MAME. So he by himself showed in an earlier video that you can make a fast consume health bar. As you can see, he goes in the options, energy consumption, slow and fast. And with the fast consume, he will show in the next moment when he starts, it's called Wonder Boy Deluxe in that moment, he will show how fast the consume vitality bar is going. So you can see his life is going super fast. We have later side-by-side comparisons. So you can actually change that in the options. And you see that he really has to take a lot of health to bring this vitality down. Why does he do that? You do that to have in the end of the level a shorter vitality animation, because the vitality goes into points, and when you have less vitality in the end screening is going faster. So in case of you have, for example, 5,000 points, they take 5,000 points down, but when he is like having, let's say, 200 points because of his fast health consumption, his time of the end of the level is going much faster down than when he would play on the normal way, what I do. So all the comments said this is normal in Brazil and this is how it goes. So you see he has like really low health, and now he is like much faster in that thing. So just about fast health consume. So what you just saw is his own video. So he uploaded it a year ago. And there he shows that you can change in MAME settings. For example, the fast consuming health bar. Remember the comments what I was showing you. I don't know of any cheat that speed up the decrease of health bar. That's not a bar health modification. The Brazilian game is just like this in the arcade. Also, I have an arcade machine in my house, so I can tell you that this gameplay is perfectly normal. Take your own thing, what you think about that. Also, no cheat, no manipulations, just pure skill, conversion. Comments, huh? I show you later also the video side by side between me with the normal mode and him with the fast manipulation. So my friend Leon was giving me a screenshot what you can change actually in MAME. So there are a lot of things you can actually change in the options of MAME. That's why MAME is banned already, because you can change a lot of stuff, not only, as you can see, normal stuff here, fast forward, you saw the manipulation of the vitality bar. You can also change other stuff here. So MAME is not safe. You can also make like global hotkeys, and with the global hotkeys you can actually change things here, like always have all doors, whatever, invincibility, infinite lives, infinite vitality. You can do a lot of stuff in MAME, and that's why the MAME emulator is actually banned. So far to that topic about the fast health consuming bar. Next point, easy and hard mode. So he was telling it was the hardest, and that's why it was like this. Let's see a video of our friend Leon. So he's going into the MAME emulator. He has now changing. This is now, I think, easy. So he plays now on easy. Shows the vitality bar. So he was pretending that it goes faster because he's switching to hard mode. You see the vitality bar, very slow. You can actually easily not die. In the other one, you will see later, it goes much faster. So he's like showing that on easy. And now he will change with the arcade machine into hard. Because they pretend, or he pretended, that because he's playing on hard mode, the vitality bar goes faster. So as you can see right now, he switches to hard. What you can do in the MAME. Like in the arcade machine, if you would start, it's always the easy one. Now he switches to hard. Check the vitality bar. It does not change at all. It is the same speed, how it goes down. He's just doing the same, and he's like exactly in the same HP like he was before. So nothing changes if you play on easy or on hard for the vitality bar. We are just talking about the vitality bar on the top right. And as we were mentioning, if you have low vitality in the end of the level, you have less time in the end of the level until you go to the next level. Number 5, his gameplay. So, from what I saw, his gameplay is legit. He knows how to play it. His way to play is with keyboard, completely fine. He plays with crossed hands, he can do that, no problem. His gameplay is okay. Whatever he's doing is correct. There is no cheat in gameplay. We are not talking about how he plays, because he actually does know how to play. For that, I show you a side-by-side comparison now for the vitality bar. I have 3 of them. The first one is area 2. You have me in the left and him in the right. And you see the vitality bars. We actually play almost the same. Look how small his vitality bar is already to mine. So he has activated the fast consume health bar in his world record run. Let's go to the next side by side. Area 3. We start with the same health. We play the same almost. And you see his health bar already much lower than mine, just by using the fast health bar. And last but not least, area 4, same situation. Me in the left with normal health, he in the right with fast vitality bar. We actually almost play the same. I think I take 1 apple more than him. But look at his health bar and look at mine. So he picks up even health and he's still lower than me. That's about the gameplay. His gameplay, like I said, is legit. So he plays these levels. No other guy, no Tess, no computer is playing the levels. He is playing the levels. That's for sure. But that's not the point. So, next point. The doors between levels. So, for whatever reason, what we didn't understand was in his 2 videos, he has 1 video with the 3457 and the fast health bar. And he has another video, what was a 4328, and he waited 8 minutes in the beginning. In the 8 minutes beginning, he was saying, I want respect, I need respect, or whatever. We couldn't understand because it was in Brazil, so he waited 8 minutes. In that time, my world record, if that was a world record, was a 47. And he beat it by 4 minutes, even when he was waiting 8 minutes. And there was a lot of bullshit in the comments that he is the best and blah and blah and blah. Whatever, we don't care. So between levels he had doors, a door animation, what goes closing and opening. In our first comments of the first video, we were asking, can you give us original footage without the doors? Because whatever you show right now is not correct, because the doors are covering your gameplay. And you need 100% not covered gameplay to submit a speedrun and to confirm a speedrun. That's what we were talking and what we are asking. We never get that. We never got that. And there's a reason why we never got that. So I will show you the door animations right now. Let me just see if it's this one. I think it's this one. Let me check. Yeah. So this is his second video where he was like actually talking about his respect, that he wants respect and why we don't respect his time. This is the 8-minute beginning. I will not show you that. He just will start talking about that and waits 8 minutes in the beginning. Sure, we give you respect. We just ask for something. Give us a video without these door animations. So I just go forward. He's talking 8 minutes and then he starts. And here you will see again his door animation. I hope the video will load. Let's see. So Sometimes there are commercials, I'm sorry, cannot change that. Hopefully, well, that's when you use YouTube videos. I didn't want to download it. I'm sorry for the 2 commercials right now. I just wanted to show you the door animation between the levels, what he is doing, so you understand what I'm meaning. Give me a second until it's gone. So we make commercials. So he has the time. My world record was in that time. And really? Okay, I think it's because he wants to have money. Like everything's... I don't understand. Well, anyway, so I hope this game, this video lets me show a little bit more the door animations, because it looks like the channel monitorized everything. So every time after a amount of time, you have like commercials. So you saw the door animation. Now I go to the next thing here. And you see the door animations again. We go to the next one. Let's play it.
Muito bom, muito bom, muito bom.
Door animation. Boom.
Vamos lá, fase do boss agora.
So, video number 1. Now we go to video number 2. That was the actual world record he was claiming. 34:57. This one. He starts in the beginning by showing some highlights of the video.
Caramba, meu irmão, o que foi aquilo?
No problem. And as I said, he is a good Wonder Boy player, definitely. But that's not what we are claiming. We are claiming about these doors. These doors. Was his first speedrun he ever submitted. Before he was only going for points. Boom, doors. He's explaining, he's Moreno. And now we are going to the same situation, to the end of the level, here. And you will see the vitality is very low. You see the doors. I will explain later why he's doing that. Going to level 3, for example, 1-3. Goal. Yeah. And boom, doors. One more time. 1-4 after the boss. Finished with 0 points, by the way. What is like frame perfect trick? No points. So, just to show you the doors. Okay? So he did doors between levels. Now we come to our splice confirmation. A big shout out to my friend O'Trials, who find proof in many ways. So, let's go again for a second to the last video. I will show you something. Do you see in the top left a small Wonder Boy? You wonder why. In the other video it was also a Wonder Boy and a Brazil flag and him on the skateboard. You think, okay, this is for a reason, because he likes Wonder Boy. There's another reason, and I'll show you later. He tries to cover something. Good. First of all, I show you the one confirmation, and then I show you the other confirmation. And then you can think about yourself, what you think about his videos of 34.57 and 43.28, what turned out to be a 34.26. The one has the fast health consume, the other one has no fast health consume, so he plays on the regular one. So let's go to the first splice confirmation. This is my friend Triads what did. Give me a second. So there's a player one animation overlay, what is flashing always in the same time. Let's start it again. I will make a pause. So he did a tool, he has a tool what can confirm splices. This tool acts as a splice checker, what he created. Really good. He's doing tasks, he's a good friend of mine, he's playing Mega Man X, and he actually found a lot of proof why his runs had been spliced. So this tool acts as a splice checker. A default video clip of the flashing player one, that is the one on the top left, animation is overlaid onto the game footage during moments where the player one text is not visible. So he actually copied the player one because it's an infinite loop, and every time when you start the game, the loop starts and will never stop. Even if you're playing, stopping, resetting, well, resetting of course, hard reset not, but if you go game over and start, the player one will stay in the same loop, the flashing. Just continue the video. Making a next pause whenever it's coming. The flashing colors will always align with the tool from the moment the game is switched on. Okay, for your notes. The first two clips shown are examples of a legitimate speedrun passing the color sync test. That was my gameplay. You will see it. So you see the player one on the top? You see that? Maybe I have to make it bigger? No, it's actually the same. You see that the flashing are always the same. Oh, I actually made a pause. I made a stop. I wanted to pause. So let's go again. Here, clip 1. You see the player 1 flashing. And the clip 2 is like the end of the level. And then the level is showing and the sync is still there, as you can see. Right? So this is my legit gameplay. Now I wanted to pause. The following clips will show evidence of a cheated splice run. Take note that they rather attempt to cover up their splices with whole screen overlays. We talked about the door animation. So, clip number 1. Look at player 1 after he's doing the doors. Look at the flash. You saw before it was synced. Look now. You see that? It's not synced anymore. Interesting, right?
Agora.
Clip number 2.
Muito bom, muito
synced
bom,
before.
Muito bom.
Door animation.
Muito bom. Bom,
Not anymore synced.
vamos lá. Terceira fase.
Not synced anymore. So, my friend O'Trials was checking the 27 door animations in the whole 34.57 run. All the 27 door animation situations had been failed the color test. All 27. The only one what was correct was the first one, because there was no one. He started the game. Let's continue. He also checked the second video where he played in the original Vitality bar and where he claimed to have respect to his work, where he was talking 8 minutes about having respect to himself. He checked also that video. See here.
Show de bola,
Look.
próxima fase, vamos nessa.
You see, it's not synced anymore. I wonder why. So both videos he claimed to be the world record holder in whatever he wants to say. Fast health, normal health vitality. Player 1 was not synced anymore. So, what is the summary of that? The summary is that he played a single level 28 times in both videos. Then he did the door animation because he was not doing it in one attempt, he was doing it over days or weeks. So he played one level, did the door animation, somehow managed to make the scores correctly, maybe with a save state, I don't know. I guess he was playing the level, saving it then, continue with the same points and tried again until he got the level 1-1 to 7-4 correctly in an order. And I can prove that. Remember when I was telling about the top left Wonder Boy and about his appearance? The next following pictures I will show you had been done in... Sorry, I wanted to just take the text out. Had been done in 0.6 seconds difference. So every time when he is doing the door animation, he has to take away his Wonder Boy, what he has on the top left, and then put it in again. And there's a reason why. So the 3 cam shots I show you right now, all 3 had been done first and second picture between 0.6 seconds, under a second. In the door animation, when you see still the webcam, and after the door animation. Webcam number 1. You see down, it's much brighter than up. So he was doing it on different times or days. Number 2. You see why he's using the Wonder Boy. He tries to cover if he plays on day or light or whatever. If he's playing in the night, if he's playing on the day, if he's playing on different time zones. Because you see different shadows in the background. And with the Wonder Boy on the left, he tries to cover it. So there's only him. So what we expect is that he was doing it all with the same t-shirt over and over and over and over again, just to get the run done. But he was not expecting that his webcam is not completely covered. Number 3. Look what happens between 0.6 seconds between the door animations. Look at the background. What do you think about that? Not only the player 1 thing. It is between 0.6 seconds. We assume that he was playing it with all the time with the same t-shirt, so it was a very exhausting tryout, let's say. Let me make my light on so you can see me better. So, we have the player 1 flashing, and we have his own webcam, which shows that he was doing it not in one run. He was definitely doing it over time, in days, maybe in weeks. So, another thing what we saw about an older video of him. He claims to be the world record holder in points, 2,700,000. He uploaded it in YouTube. There's a comment. I show you. Give me a second until our connection is better again. Here. You see the comment of Emmanuel. 1,023,630, 934,890, 1,023,630. I am speaking Spanish, so I can try to explain a little bit because it's like in Portuguese. After the point finalization from 5-4, the points went back to the point of 5-2 and then going to the points of 6-1, where you have again the same points. So he had the world record points, but he had a mistake inside. So somebody was seeing that and telling it. And now the video is correct. There is not the mistake anymore. So he was doing 2,700,000 points, but somebody found a mistake in his video. So it's not the first time he's doing that. So my summary to this is very easy. And it's easy to explain by a very famous comment of an exposer of speedrun cheaters, of splicers. His name is Carl Jobs. He said, "Players don't cheat to get a faster time. They cheat to get a time faster." So all the effort what Mr. Player Moreno did, he could have put into learning the game, playing the game, running the game like I did. And he would have gotten, for sure, a really good time. Instead, he was doing each level over and over again. And he didn't know that you can expose him. But yeah, thanks to my friend O-Trials, we found out that the synced player 1, what never changes, had been desynced in all door animations. And we can even see his webcam light changed between 0.6 seconds. So, this is my summary of the Player Moreno and his spliced speedruns. And everybody who was blaming me, SFX, Leon, or other people in the comments that he is a best player, he is a legit player, no cheat, no manipulation. Well, there you have your proof. And now I want to see how he wants to explain that. Because there's no explanation from what he did. And when you got exposed as a speedrunner, nobody will even believe you anymore for the future runs. And nobody will believe that your order playing or order point situation will be legit. Again, he is a good player and he knows the game. But he did a really big mistake. He tried to claim a world record of speedrunning by splicing the run. So, that is my summary of this video. He can tell whatever he wants, his community can tell whatever he wants. The exposing is clear. And my advice is put time in the game. Learn it. Speedrun it. Put hours in it. try this one run in a wall, like without stop. If you would have put it as much effort in running the game, you would have gotten maybe the same time or a better time without putting this splice. Playing 28 individual levels on different times is not playing in one run. So with that, my video is done. Hello to everybody who is supporting Moreno. I hope you are happy now, because we didn't want to go into that. We didn't want to get into the challenge. We are speedrunners. We go, we learn a game, we play the game, we stream the game, we show our progress, and then hopefully we get in the end the time we want. But you, Mr. Moreno, you wanted to go with a short track. That's not the way, and it will never be. So, show you again. Here. 0.6 seconds. 0.6 seconds. Look at the background. The light cannot change in 0.6 seconds. Look at that. The light in 0.6 seconds changed. Look at the player one after the door.
Show de bola, próxima fase, vamos nessa.
Look at the player one of Mr.
Aí, garoto!
Synced,
Show de
door
bola.
animation coming now.
Show de bola, vamos
Not
lá.
synced
Segunda
anymore.
fase agora.
Second clip.
Muito bom, muito bom, muito
Synced.
bom.
Door animation.
Muito bom, vamos lá,
Not
vamos
synced
lá.
anymore.
Terceira fase.
What proof do you want to have more? 27 times not synced anymore after the door animation. And this is a loop what never stops, as you can see in my gameplay. Well, everybody can make his own choice what he thinks about this video. I just wanted to show and throw it out. And as I said, it was the first time I ever made that. And I hope everybody who's splicing knows what he's doing, because splicing is not the way to get a world record and to get fame. I don't know, maybe you do this for fame. Work on the games, run the games, learn the games, get better in the games, but don't splice, because in the end every splicer will be getting exposed, because there are a lot of good guys who have programs and who have possible changes, possible programs, possible abilities, who can always show your splice because they have more knowledge than you. So a cheater will always get exposed. It's just a matter of time. With that, I wish you a good Sunday. Today is Sunday. And I hope that Mr. Moreno will take this as a good advice and is not doing things like this anymore. Thank you for watching.